Hello, welcome to the show. I'm your host, Tate Morgan, and this is the Gambler 500 Garage. If you don't know what the Gambler 500 is, it's an off-road navigation rally challenge for fun and practical, stupid cars, and even maybe insane or stupider people. We started about 11 years ago, and it's grown into quite the thing.
What are you doing?
Rome.
Pimpin', baby.
They do that!
You tell me.
I didn't do fuck.
Me, I will sue you for all your.
The missile knows where.
I'm in heaven now.
Stinky poopy baby.
And so here we are. My favorite gamble car is this an old Corolla, but that doesn't get the YouTube clicks and hit the algorithm. And we want to hit the algorithm. So here we are with this Fiero in a body kit. Paint from the future. Exactly 3 days in the future. That's why I'm wearing these futuristic glasses. Things have gotten out of control. Things have not gone according to plan. This whole thing has gotten chopped up into a million bits. Russell just went insane with the Sawzall, and now it's not even really Fiero or Ferrari anymore. It's an empty shell, a vessel per se, that we're going to fill up with great parts. And those parts, first of all, foremost, it's going to be built around Total Chaos long travel suspension. We're using the jig we made from the Nissan Bud truck to go race the Mint to transfer all the mounting points off of Toyota in the front and in the rear. With the rest of the video, knowing that we just created a lot more work for ourselves than we originally intended. But thanks for tuning in a body kit. And we're going to be doing some stuff to it. I'll show you what we've done so far and talk to you about the plans going forward, introduce you to the talented people that are helping me put this thing together. By the way, if you've come here to learn any sort of deep mechanical knowledge from me, you're in the wrong place, but we will have some very talented people here helping us out, like Russell and Jamie and Boggs, and Taylor's coming by later today. And then, so it's also about fumbling through things, right? Nobody's perfect and knows everything, especially me. And then we'll also be going on some adventures, go pull some boats and trucks out of the woods. I hear off-road recovery is pretty hot on the tubes these days. And hopefully partner up with some of our friends. It seems like all of our friends have successful YouTube channels, whether it's, we were just racing with Derek from Vice Grip and Tony Angelo from Stay Tuned and Alex Taylor and our friends Fred and Dave from Dirt Every Day, Grind Hard Plumbing, Matt's Off-Road and Recovery. So yeah, you should probably see some familiar faces if you're into the tubes. You may have seen us on Hoonigan or Donut Media. Yet somehow we haven't been able to make the YouTube click. But that stops now. Especially, it starts with you liking, subscribing, and getting those notifications and ringing the bells. But I wanted to get into stuff that's entertaining, and so we're gonna get into tearing this thing apart. I'll show you some of the other projects we've got. We want to build this for potentially for Radwood. We'll be working on old cool vintage 4x4s. Do you like Pontiac Aztecs? We got 2 of them. Southern views, oh my. Geo Metros, 80 series Land Cruisers, and also my daily driver. Bronco Deuce. Here's the Donut Media minivan. And Eddie Bauer, Bronco 4. Do you like big trucks? So do I. Oh! All right, day 1 of the Fiero, we can't say the word, build. We got Russell Applet in here, Fiend Metal on Instagram. Is that, how do you spell it?
FIEND_META.
Underscore, yeah, so the way you'd think, but with an underscore. So, we're going to start taking this Fiero thing and stick the Saturn View Honda J motor into the Pontiac Fiero rebodied thing you do. Wish us luck.
All right, what is it? It's a Pontiac Fiero turned Koenig Italian car. It's been sitting here in the garage. I towed it home like 2 years ago. Russell had the idea to get this wrecked Saturn Vue from his neighbor, and it had this has a Honda J motor in it. And with an automatic, but we got it for cheap, so it's the gambler way. Originally I wanted to electric swap it, but looking into it, it was just kind of really expensive, and so and not really aligned with what we do at Gambler. So it's going to be a legit Gambler Italian car in all of her glory. Oh, you might be seeing something for a later date. Look at that. But here she is. Saturn Vue in all of her glory. The plastic door panels. Nice wood trim in there. And we'll show you the goods. You can tell I'm not running my standard cell phone camera today. Hopefully the video quality is a little better than it normally is. So there she is. Not a lot of Honda badging on it. Technically it's a GM power plant, but no, that's not true. Okay, let's get back in there and hold the flashlight for Russ. In typical Russ fashion, while we were outside filming the Saturn, he got the panel moved. All the hardware was frozen shut on this sucker, so we're basically trying to remove all the panels, and then we're going to build basically a tube structure to remount them. Take out all the rusty garbage that's in there. We're going to cut the roof, turn it into a Targa. I'll show you guys a rendering when we get that done. Like use some bolts and like a lot of glue, and they kind of glued over a lot of the bolts. And since the hardware is basically inaccessible from the inside, the doors are frozen shut, we're just gonna pull the pin. So they're all like, ooh, got some mouse nests in here. Let's show the people at home what they're missing. If only we had smell-o-vision. Doors open. It's the first time doors been open in probably over a decade. Man, we got some real race car stuff in here. And I think that is definitely household carpet. Hold on. There's a lot of household carpet. Looks like a Civic dash in here, and all sorts of garbage that needs to be removed. I mean, props to the guy when he originally built this thing, because it's hilarious, but stay tuned. Take this whole roof structure off, basically, because we are going to turn it into a Targa. Probably do something other than this standard windshield, and then I'm working on just taking this extraneous junk off down here. Most of it. Said some lamer in the comments. Russell ran off with the door. Okay, he's got the skin. He's got it open. We got the skin off on the other side. Starting to look like a Fiero cart.
Taylor just got here. This is the first time Taylor's ever seen me with a microphone. Usually it's me just screaming, holding a camera. She was impressed that there's a tripod. The level of production going into the new YouTube channel is so greatly what it used to be. So this
There's
is
all this space in the shop.
so much room for activities.
You want to see what I brought you from?
Oh, you brought me something?
Some
Yes.
goodies
Yeah.
from my homeland.
Oh, from the homeland. Islands, Hawaii, far away.
We hopped in the old romper stomper, headed down to get some lunch. Everybody say hi. We only had to stop and make one fender adjustment as it fell off as we got to the bus. So what we got to do, we got to go into this rusty, crusty engine bay. We're spraying down all the bolts with deep cream. It's not exciting work, but it's honest work. Getting exactly where you want to go. And even these, anything that's nasty looking. All right, we have amassed quite the pile, so I'm gonna go, there's Taylor, our chunk monkey. Bolted in the engine bay. I'm gonna go get the Crusher 250 because both my other pickup truck and the trailer are already full of a dump run, so right options. So while it starts every time, the battery isn't quite as reliable. So got the old anti-gravity jump box on here. This thing is a monster. This thing will start like 100 things. See if we can get this mighty Triton